Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be explaining the mysterious car files that are actually being found within the coding for Benny's original Motorworks that have been popping up throughout the last few days. You guys know, about a day or two, I covered the fact that the Buffalo S might actually be a vehicle that could be coming into Benny's original Motorworks. I stated that the coding was found there, although that it could be a leftover, it could be something that Rockstar was just using as a placeholder. And it looks like some more vehicle names have actually come out, and I kind of want to explain what those could mean, as well as why they are actually found where they are inside of the coding. So to give you guys a quick refresher, this is the Buffalo S coding that was found within the files for Benny's original Motorworks. It was found with various other vehicles like the minivan. There was also the Sabre Turbo coding that was found. So naturally, people assumed, okay, if you see minivan and Sabre Turbo coding, then maybe the Buffalo S could be a car variant that could come in the future. And I stated my reasons as for why I might possibly think this would be the case. In single player, it's one of the few vehicles that already has liveries attached to it, which would make it a perfect option for Benny's shop. So I thought that was kind of plausible. Well, it turns out that there was similar coding found for another vehicle also, and this one turns out to be the Karen Futo. So as you guys can see right here in the coding, there is Karen Futo found. So that's actually pretty interesting. I know it's kind of small, so I'm going to zoom in as best as I can here. And you can see the Karen Futo is found in here with a bunch of other vehicles as well. Now, one of the vehicles that's listed is the Cognoscetti 55, which we know is an armored variant of one of the classic Cognoscetti cars that is returned from Grand Theft Auto 4 that arrived in the Executives and Other Criminals update. So I've seen people assuming that it might be an armored variant of the Futo, which would be kind of odd because Benny doesn't really specialize in armored vehicles. So once again, maybe that's just a placeholder. Maybe that's just, put there for a reason. And I actually, when I saw videos like this coming out, I wanted to consult with some of the, experts in the community. So I talked to my friend Yan, who basically told me that this is not the case. So Yan told me, and he actually tweeted as well, that the vehicles that are being found in these Benny's files, that would be like the Buffalo S and also now the Futo, they're not exactly in there because they're coming to Benny's, but they're reusing the data for the front right drive-by file and other stats that have very similar data. Now, that might be slightly confusing, but to give you kind of the English version, it means that Rockstar are using some vehicle files just kind of as placeholders for some other vehicles, maybe because they're the exact same or they are of similar context. So let me explain that for you guys a little bit more. These are not fake. The files that you're seeing are actually found in-game. They're actually in the files. I think that the user who's spreading this information just has a bad understanding of these files. And the user who is spreading this information is XXII. He's the one who started this whole Buffalo 2 thing, and now a bunch of people have gotten it into their heads that this is 100% going to be without a fact. I stated in my video the other day that it was interesting that the Buffalo 2 or Buffalo S was found within these files, but it certainly doesn't mean that it's going to be a lowrider coming to Benny's. And what's interesting is that XXII, this guy has been spreading, massive rumors about city expansions to Las Venturas and San Fierro. And another thing he's brought up, which is pretty interesting, is actually this photo right here, which is a really crazy image of a Vapid Stainer as well as the Vapid Peyote that seem to have Benny-like mods. You can see the Vapid Stainer in the back seems to have some sort of upgrades, if not for the wheels, but other parts of the car. And then the Vapid Peyote in the front seems to have some major upgrades. As you can see, it's got special designed red wheels as well as a sticker bomb paint job, which we of course know is not something you can put on the Vapid Peyote. So I think that's pretty interesting. Maybe XXII is just trying to troll the community here with this image in saying that the Vapid Peyote is going to be one of the vehicles coming next in Benny's. Same with the Stainer. But for now, I'm actually finding it very hard to believe this guy. He's just way too cryptic. He's posting information that can just be simply found in the files if you use a program like OpenIV. And I think he's deceptively trying to trick people into believing stuff that he's putting out in his short 1 to 5 second videos. If you guys read Reddit or the GTA forums, people are going crazy about this guy. And I find it hard to believe because no one believes that this guy is legit. Yan doesn't believe he's legit. I talked to him last night, and it's crazy because a lot of his images don't even look like Grand Theft Auto. They look like a completely different game. So I think people will pretty much believe anything that goes the way they want things to go. Right now, people really want a map expansion, and if this guy hints at it, a lot of people are going to be fascinated and want to believe that it's real. It's like trying to believe that there's a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. You become so fascinated by it that you struggle to see logic in the fact that this clearly looks so fake. So that's what's going on right now. For now, it looks as if the Stainer, the Futo, some weird armored version of it, the Buffalo S, and the Vapid Peyote are not going to be coming to Benny's, at least for the time being. Will they be future vehicles? Who knows? I think some of those on the list would be cool. I'm not so sure about the armored Futo or necessarily the Stainer, but I know the Peyote is a vehicle that would be an amazing fit for Benny's shop. In fact, I think it's one of the vehicles that's on the lift, like in Benny's shop. So I think it would be pretty cool to see that in the game. But I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. Let me know what you think about these recent leaks, XXII, and what he's been talking about in the comments section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.